Is A'ja Wilson the best player in women's basketball? Absolutely. Is she better than Caitlin Clark? Absolutely. Is she better than Nafisa Collier? Absolutely. Is she the MVP of this season? Absolutely. And it is ridiculous, the coverage around A'ja Wilson. She is not getting a fraction of the hype of others who aren't doing a fraction of what she's doing. She has her Las Vegas Aces in second place in the WNBA overall standings after 12 wins in a row. They're only 4 games behind Minnesota, who has been clear-cut the best team in the league at 30-7. The Aces are 26-14. In those games, A'ja Wilson last night had 34 points, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks. The game before that, 18, 9, 3, 2, and 1. 36 and 13, 2 steals, 2 blocks. 19 and 13, 32, 12, 4, and 5. 34, 8, and 3. 30, 16, and 2. 17, 16, and 4. 32, 20, and 5. 29, 12, and 3, 27, 7, and 3, 14, 14, 4, and 2. She is averaging 23 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists this season. Are you kidding me? She is the best basketball player, arguably, that women have ever seen. Her mid-range is crazy. Her footwork is crazy. Her defense is crazy. Shot blocking. Her motor, her engine, her drive is insane. Her basketball IQ is insane. Yet, I don't turn on ESPN and see her all over ESPN. I don't find everybody hyping her the way they hype Caitlin Clark. Listen, I don't mean this to be a A'ja versus Caitlin Clark debate, because there's really no debate when I'm talking about a 3-time MVP. A 7-time All-Star, a 2-time WNBA champion, a scoring champion, a 4-time block champion, a 4-time All-Defensive Team player, a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, a 5-time All-WNBA, a 2018 Rookie of the Year. Okay? Did I mention she won the national championship in college? This woman is insane right now, and it's like, I just don't see the hype around it. I'm covering the WNBA. As you all know, I've been covering Paige Bueckers. Shout out to Paige. She's having an awesome year this year. Awesome year as a rookie. You can't really compare a center/power forward to guards. You can't do that. But what is it on the court that A'ja can't do? She could run the point if they really wanted her to, but that ain't really what she needs to do. When she gets that ball on the free throw line extended, on the elbow, on the block, there's not a player in the league that can hold her. Not one. And the fact that they all know that they have to stop her and they still can't stop her says a lot about her. I am just amazed at what A'ja is doing right now. And really, she's been doing this. This isn't really, and think about it. She does it so much that she doesn't get any credit. She does it so often that she's not getting any credit. Listen, if Caitlin Clark had a game where she scored 30 and 15 with blocks and steals, they call them stocks in fantasy football, right? Stocks, steals and blocks. A'ja gets those. Not many players at all get that. So in one game, she had 4 blocks. One game, she had 5 blocks, 2 blocks, 4 steals, 2 blocks, 12 straight wins. So usually, with this whole, there is no MVP debate. She's the best player on her team, and she's playing for one of the best teams. So typically the MVP will go to someone who's the best player on the best team. Now, earlier in the season, she was doing these things, but she wasn't in MVP consideration. Nafisa was the MVP in everyone's mind. Why? Because the Lynx have only lost 7 games this year. So they've been at the top of the standings almost the entire season. And the Aces were, I remember when they played the Wings, when I interviewed her, which is the footage that I'm playing, they were about 14-14. They were about 500, and they just said it. We got to start winning. We got to start stringing together wins because this is just unacceptable. Since that All-Star break, she have been playing insane, which is funny because the day before they went to All-Star break, she was playing in Dallas. Then when they came back, they played Dallas again. And she barbecued they butt. So since the break, they have been playing amazing. Now they're sitting at second place in the number 2 seed behind Minnesota. Now you can't deny it. A'ja Wilson is the MVP. A'ja Wilson deserves. A'ja Wilson is who y'all think Caitlin Clark is. Oh, she the greatest, she the best thing to ever touch the basketball. I done came up watching Cheryl Swoops. I done came up when Tamika Catchings was playing. I remember when Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo was playing. I remember Cynthia Cooper playing. I remember my favorite, Maya Moore. Maya Moore was like that. And guess what? A'ja Wilson is up there. She a all-time great. She a GOAT. She a GOAT. And A'ja is 29 years old? Man, listen, bro. Only thing I'm praying is that one day, I know A'ja, she going to be a free agent after this year. I'm praying she go and link up with Paige so that they can start building around them. But why would she leave at the Aces? Maybe she'll never leave the Aces. One could dream, no. But she destroyed the dream so bad last night that Ryan Howard complained that the fans in Atlanta is part of the reason why the Aces won, because they started MVP chants for A'ja because they got behind A'ja. She said, well, if you want to cheer for Gamecocks, we got Gamecocks on our team, right? She talking about Alicia Gray. But they not A'ja. A'ja is getting that MVP Kobe Bryant treatment. Don't matter if Kobe, I remember before, was it like the year before Kevin Garnett got to the Celtics when it was just Paul Pierce? Kobe went over there and he was getting MVP chants. Was it that year or was it the next year? I don't remember, but I remember watching the Boston game and Kobe getting MVP chants. Could have been from Laker fans, could have just been from people who could not believe what they watching. If you look at what A'ja Wilson is doing, not a soul is doing that, dog. 36 points with 13 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks is insane. 34-8 is insane. Averaging a double-double is insane. Defense, offense, the intangibles. Look at that footwork. Nobody got a post bag like her. And she plays with such intensity. I told somebody this. So I've recorded a bunch of WNBA players' workouts. They shoot around. If you follow my channel, because I'm credentialed at the Wings games. So I'm watching players, whoever the Wings play, I'm watching and recording them work out. I have never seen anybody work out as hard as A'ja Wilson with her intensity. It's like she's playing on 2 times speed. So like most players come out, they get a shot up, they go to the next spot, they get a shot up, they get the ball, they get another shot up. You know what I'm saying? They get the ball. Bro, when A'ja came out there, right? She walked to the court, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, golly. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Jesus. You know what I mean? It was the intensity that she worked out that had me in straight awe. I'm like, what the heck? You know what I mean? And then when she done, she don't walk off the court. She run. You know what I mean? She sprint and she gone. But listen, my hat is literally almost off to you, A'ja Wilson. You are amazing. If you don't get the MVP, it'll remind me of Lamar Jackson not getting the MVP in the NFL last year. Statistically, you earned it. Record-wise, you've now earned it. Your team is in second place. The difference between you and Minnesota is only 4 games. Yes, I know Minnesota tore them up, right? But I'm going off the totality. If you take Asia Wilson off the Aces, they never get out of that 500 slump. If you take Asia Wilson off the Aces, they probably in last place. They're probably in last place. She is the most valuable player. And to end this, she is the most valuable women's basketball player. Let me know what you think in the comments. CHAMPSIDE, checking out.